All right, good morning, y'all. It's cold. It's 20 degrees. You know, last week, maybe the week before, we had kind of a warm snap. It was nice, but it's cold again. But spring is coming, and today I'm going to try to mention some things to expect, I guess, as the water starts to warm up and the weather starts changing, days get a little longer. We might call it a wintertime versus springtime fishing, but either way, it's just stuff that I've noticed. I'm not going to say they're facts. It's just things that I've noticed throughout my life fishing that seem to change from winter to spring. You know, the fish get into pre-spawn. They're getting ready to spawn. Water temps go up. Fish get more active. Stuff like that. But anyway, I got us some fresh shad. I caught it yesterday, but it never got over 20 degrees last night, I don't think. So I just left them in the back of my truck, and they're good, in good shape. But I caught them yesterday and went fishing yesterday, and yeah, when I got home, I just left them back there. They're in good shape. Yeah, buddy. But about to get some of these on a hook, and I've got a couple up there ready to put out now. But I'll probably be doing some truck fishing today. I don't think it's supposed to get out of the 30s today, but and I got a breeze hitting me in the face, which is usually kind of what you want, but a little breeze. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get some bait in the water and see how we do. All right, y'all, getting that bait in the water. I got head pieces, a couple head pieces on, chunks like that. 8/0 hook there, circle hook. But I got 5 rods here we're gonna spread out, and I don't know if I'm gonna move today. It may just be, if they're here they are, if they're not then we won't catch no fish today. But anyway, let's get this out here in the water. Bait probably be sitting in about 15 feet. And this has been a pretty good spot. Usually is a pretty good spot in the winter. Yeah, you might not catch fish every time you come out here, but it's been a pretty good spot. And that's about the depth I've been. 10, we'll say 15 to 30 feet is about where I've been catching my fish this winter. Probably most of them actually between 15 and 20 really. But, yeah. All right, y'all, I'm gonna finish getting this bait out here. We'll see how we do. All right, y'all, it says it's 22 degrees on my phone, but I guess that nice weather we had last week softened me up. God, it feels way colder. My hands are hurt. But anyway, I got 5 baits in the water. If there's anything out there hungry, we should find out pretty quick. So I'm gonna get in the truck and get a hold of that coffee cup, and we'll wait and see what happens. Whacked it and slacked it. I think he's on there. Yep, we got him. Oh, on the Meat Hunter Flex rod. Love these things. Look at that bend. It makes them all fun. Oh yeah. Well, this first fish took a little while, about an hour, but it's sure nice. Well, it looks nice out here. It's a little cool, but it's pretty. Here he comes, little blue cat. I think there's a lot of them out there. That may be what we catch today, just these smaller blues. I don't plan on moving around, but I'm good with this. It's a good eating size fish. But yeah, it's a little cool out here. All right, nice little fish. Cold little fish. Set my rod in the rod holder and we'll go over here and look at it. All right, y'all, here's the first fish. Nice little blue. Took us about an hour to catch this first one. Had another rod back here bouncing, like we may have another one here pretty soon. But all right, I'm gonna go turn this guy loose. All right, here is the first thing that I seem to notice when spring hits. When it, you know, I will say mid-spring. Water temps get up about 55, between 55 and 60 degrees. Your panfish, all the bait fish, shad, your panfish, even bass, you know, crappie, everything's moving in shallow. And the catfish are also going to be moving in to feed on those fish. Everything's getting ready to spawn. Catfish are usually the last ones. But yeah, your where you fish is going to change because they're going to be moving into shallower water. They're going to be moving up into creeks, shallow creeks, sometimes surprisingly shallow creeks. And so yeah, just where you look for fish is going to need to change because they're going to be coming out of the deeper holes, the wintering holes, and just moving up, feeding, getting ready to spawn. So look for fish closer to the shoreline, feeder creeks, shallow, small streams and creeks. All right, let's catch another fish. Oh, one just did the old whack and slack right here. Let's see. I think he might be on there, y'all. Yeah, let's get him. Oh, yeah, he's there. Oh, might be a little bit bigger than that first one. Yeah, buddy. Nah, he ain't no, well, if he's any bigger, it's not much. Heck, he might be smaller. He's lucky it's so cold because John wants fish tonight for supper. That's what he told me this morning. And if it was warmer, I clean my fish outside. And it's cold and I don't want to clean fish outside today. But if it was warmer, I'd be cleaning these guys rather than laying the bag out of the freezer like I did this morning. But there he is. Nice little blue. All right, pitch him back. Woohoo! All right, well, there's fish too. All right, second thing kind of falls right in line with the first thing that you'll notice changing in the spring. Your bait, you'll be able to have more success with a wider variety of baits because the catfish are getting ready to spawn. They're feeding, they're eating everything. They're eating all the shad, they're feeding on bluegill, crappie, crawdads, everything up here along the shoreline that's coming in to spawn before the catfish do. So you know, for me, wintertime shad is king. And it's probably for me the best bait all year long. But I have noticed that in the spring and summer I have pretty good luck with bluegill, cut bluegill, live bluegill. We'll do some crappie fishing in the spring. I'll save crappie scraps and they do real well too. So your also don't forget your night crawlers. Night crawlers are good bait in the spring and summer. We get a lot of rain And those creeks, small streams, they flood. A lot of worms, night crawlers, bugs, all that stuff washes down them creeks, and it's a natural forage. So don't forget your night crawlers. They're good. Good bait also in the spring. But yeah, don't be afraid to try different baits in the spring. You might be surprised. But all right, let's see if we can get us another fish here. Got him. I don't know if y'all can see that ice on my line there, up there by my rod tip. It's cold. Water's freezing on my line out there. I bought this Akumo Avenger here to put on this rod. I've only caught a handful of fish on it so far, but it seems like a really smooth reel. I may buy a bigger version and try it. I like to try new stuff sometimes. Look at there, there he is, y'all. Little fat cat. Come on up here. Okay. We got him. Alright, here he is, little fat guy. Nice little blue. Not a monster, but I'm proud to have him. Alright, I'm gonna go let this guy go. Alright, here's another change you might see, or maybe we'll just say something that you could change how you do. How long you set in one spot to fish. Wintertime, I've said it before, although I don't like to do it. Moving around's probably your best bet to find fish, because the fish aren't moving around as much. So once you find them, set up on them and just catch the far out of them. But springtime and summer, water starts to warm up, fish are going to be more active, they're going to be more mobile, and you can just set up in one spot and wait all day if you want, and eventually some fish will probably come through there. But yeah, try that. Try setting up in one spot if you're like me and you don't like to move. Now if you just like to move around to find that hot bite, then by all means do what you enjoy doing. But if you don't like to move around, kind of like me, and you just like to set up in one spot, you'll probably have better luck with that come spring. So all right, let's catch another one. All right, well, I did a little rearranging. I decided to throw one over here in this shallow cove. I broke this one off a little while ago and moved a different rod into its spot, because that's where I've caught 2 of the 3 fish. But I went ahead and threw this over here in this shallow water. See if something's going on over here. Maybe we'll find the fish over there. But, all right, let's see how that does for us. Are you still there? I think so. Yeah. Yep. We gotcha. Got him, got him. On up here. All right. There he is. Yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm. All right, here he is. Another small blue cat. Gonna go let him go. All right, y'all, before I put this out, I want to do something. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but when I got here this morning, there's some noodles. Someone's been noodle fishing. And there was a couple of them out here in this cove behind me. And one of them's over here, I'm sure has got a fish on it. I've not seen anyone out here to check on them. I think maybe they lost these. But I'm not going to tear up their noodle. I'll probably hang it in a tree right here so they can see it if they come looking for it. But I'm about to go see if I can snag it and let that fish go. So let's go see if we can get a hold of it. All right. Yeah, I've seen it running around, moving around and stuff. Like there's a fish on it. I'm gonna try to look at them ducks. I'm gonna try. Yeah, all I want to do, I ain't trying to take nobody's fish, but nobody's been out here to check on it. And I don't want the fish to die. He's on there. This might be the biggest fish I catch today. Yeah, I just want to let him go. I don't want him to die out there on that jug. If one of you locals see this and this is your jug, I'm sorry. I'm just doing what I think I should. I can tell that fish has been on there a while. It don't look like there's any kind of name or anything on that jug. I won't show it if there is. Oh yeah, that fish has been on there a while, y'all. He's wrapped up. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, right thing to do here, because that fish has been on there a long time. I want to go get my scissors and cut that loose, cut that off of him. Ooh. All right, yeah, that fish has been on there a while. His eyes all messed up. But we're gonna let him go. There he is. Yeah, fish has been on there a while. All right, buddy, get out of here, and good luck to you. All right, well, there was some information on that noodle, and so I just went ahead and threw it in my toolbox. I don't want to really tell the town. I don't know if it matters, but it's in the panhandle of Oklahoma, so I've never heard of it. Little small town, about like Kyoto, but up in the panhandle. Anyway, yeah, who's ever that is, I'm sure they're not coming back for it. It's 6.5 hours away, according to the map here. But we went ahead and released the fish. I put the noodle in my toolbox. I'm gonna leave it laying out here to trash up the place. But yeah, I guess they was probably down here on a little trip or vacation or something and running some noodles. It happens, and they lost one. But I thought there was another one out here this morning, but I don't see it. But it was early when I got here, so my eyes could have been deceiving me. But anyway, we got that fish turned loose, and he'll be fine, I'm sure. They're pretty resilient, but they can take a beating. But anyway, all right, let's see if we can catch us another one on one of our rod and reels. All right, so this rod I moved over here earlier, I think something's hooked itself on it. Let's see, my line jumping there. Man, that sunshine feels good. Yeah, let's check him out. See what it feels like. Yeah, we got a fish. Yeah, we got him. I've had some guys tell me when they come out here to fish, I always fish on that other side in the deeper water, but I know some guys that like to fish over here on this side, which, you know, I can see why. Sometimes they're up in these shallow coves like this. Might have been the place to be today. What we got here? Oh, little cat. Okay. All right. I know it feels pretty good over here with the sun shining on my face. All right. Yeah, buddy. Okay. He'd have been another eater. We've let a good mess of fish go today. All right, well, there he is. I'm gonna pitch him out there past that grass. Zoom! There he goes. All right. Yeah, buddy. All right, another thing I guess we could mention, as far as differences between wintertime and springtime, is night fishing. I seem to start doing pretty good at night. Now, I don't do it as much as I used to, but night fishing in the spring seems to be better for me than any other time of year. And I think that's probably because they come up in such shallow water. They probably feel more comfortable, you know, just at nighttime. I know even crappie fishing late in the evenings and at night seem to be a lot better for me in the spring. Water temps, upper 50s, low 60s. Things are getting into that pre-spawn mode and feeding and just moving into shallow water. But wintertime, it's just too dang cold to fish at nighttime. But when I do it, when I've done my best, has been early to mid-spring. But all right, just something else for you there to try. But let's see if we can catch another one. All right, y'all, well, I'm loaded up. I'm gonna head to the house. We got us a handful of fish this morning and made a rescue. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope y'all enjoy the video. If so, hit that thumbs up button for me. Y'all want to see more, hit subscribe. Thank y'all.